morning, Falcons. Today's Friday, September 8th. I'm Nevin Hooks.
And I'm Ava Sodarski. Today's weather. Today will be partly sunny with a high of 72 and a low of 57.
Here are today's announcements.
Feather Store is now open. Students, did you know you can spend Feathers like cash? Scan the Feather Store QR code that is listed around the cafeteria to purchase fidgets, stickers, bracelets, and more. We have items available from 1 feather to 30 feathers.
Check with Miss Rohr in the front office to check your feather balance and get shopping. All items will be delivered to your store location on Wednesday or Friday, depending on when you order your items. 7th grade students, please remind your parent or guardian to register you for the Camp Tecumseh field trip and pay your fees if they have not already done so.
Questions. Stop by room 524 and talk to Mr. Storm.
August 22nd, 1799 is when Napoleon left Egypt during the French invasion of Egypt and Syria, 1798 to 1801, which resulted in the defeat of the French. On the scientific front, it was quite successful as the Rosetta Stone, which was found by savants, who were French scientists who volunteered for the campaign, creating the field of Egyptology as a byproduct, along with some of the first studies of the mirage effect on people. Rumors became rife as 40,000 soldiers and 10,000 sailors were gathered in the French Mediterranean ports, although the expedition's target was kept secret to avoid British naval intervention. In fact, it was kept so secret that nobody in his army, except for Napoleon, knew where they were going, including generals such as Jean-Baptiste Kleber. The invasion of Malta was originally a demand from Napoleon to the Knights of Malta to give them free supplies. Grand Master von Humscha placed heavy restrictions on the resupply, which caused Napoleon to announce the invasion of Malta. However, a large amount of the knights were French, who most refused to fight, giving a rather bloodless victory. Napoleon landed in Alexandria, barely escaping from Horatio Nelson, and made a crossing of the desert to Cairo, suffering thousands of casualties, but he still took control of the city from the Ottomans. Although it was quite difficult to keep, and along with Nelson threatening to strand them in Egypt, Napoleon bailed out of Egypt in 1799 and left General Kleber in charge of the campaign. The troops were finally sent back to France after the final French defeat in 1801.
Eighth graders, if you missed buying a yearbook last year, we have a very limited number still available.
Cost is $40. It's cash and carry while supplies last. You bring the cash or check. You carry out a book. To purchase, see Miss Cornell in room 134 before first or second period.
Miss Cornell currently has 5 yearbooks left. Get yours today. Free math tutoring every Wednesday and Friday morning at 8:30 a.m. Students, meet at the main entrance at the vestibule.
Miss Corman will get you at 8:30. This is open to all 7th and 8th graders. You can attend anytime you would like additional math help.
Bring your math questions and be ready for some problem-solving adventures.
Today, we remember the tragic event that occurred on 9/11.
According to 911memorial.org, the attacks killed 2,977 people from 93 nations. 2,753 people were killed in New York, 184 people were killed in the Pentagon, and 40 people were killed on Flight 93.
On September 11th, terrorists from Al-Qaeda hacked 4 planes, crashing 2 into the World Trade Center and another into the Pentagon. The Twin Towers collapsed due to the damage and fires, while passengers on the 4th plane fought back, crashing into Pennsylvania. This is known as the 9/11 attacks.
The 9/11 memorial situated on the former World Trade Center site was inaugurated on September 11, 2011, marking the 10th anniversary of the attacks. Architects Michael Arid and Peter Walker's design was chosen from a competition with over 5,000 submissions from 63 countries.
The impact of 9/11 was catastrophic, but let's see what our students think the biggest impact was.
My name is Rayhan Saad, and you are?
Kaden Ohada.
From the 8th grade. As you know, a lot of people suffer from 9/11. What do you think the biggest impact of 9/11 was to the whole world?
So I go and I fly a lot, and there's a lot of airport security now.
Oh, so that impacts you personally too?
I have
Oh,
to
that's
take
pretty
all my
good.
electronics out.
You are?
Sam Brandenburg from the 8th grade.
A lot of people suffered from 9/11. What do you think the biggest impact of 9/11 was?
Probably not being able to get on planes without having to worry.
Do you think this affected you greatly?
No, not greatly, but probably a little bit.
All right.
9/11 was a tragedy for the American people. We pay our respects and condolences to the families of those whose lives were lost during this event.
The book fair will be back at the FCJH Library from tomorrow through September 18th. Get your wish list together now and be ready to shop with your English class.
Cash, credit, Apple Pay, and e-wallet are accepted. Shoppers can also enter a raffle to win a Chick-fil-A lunch for themselves and a friend.
Book flyers will be available in your English classes before the book fair opens.
Thank you for tuning in, Falcons.
Remember to be safe, optimistic, accountable, and respectful. Have a great day!